tired of these niggas. I'm tired of the niggas. I am so sick and tired of these niggas. Anybody sick and tired of these niggas? Huh? Anybody sick and tired of these niggas? You bring them to court, y'all dress them up in a suit, but it's still full of shit. Just because you take shit and you wrap it up in some pretty paper and put a damn bow on it, it ain't no gift. It's still full of shit. Let me tell you about this full of shit, Billy Adams. That's who you're looking at, a fucking monster. He killed his pregnant girlfriend days after he was acquitted for a double murder. This nigga is a murder. And I'm so sick of the justice system. Keep giving these fucking murders a pass and letting their dangerous ass be on the streets. I'm sick and I'm tired of this shit. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? What is going on? I want y'all to hear this case. Okay, now this happened, they was reporting this, 2 weeks ago or 8 days ago. But I felt like it need to be talked about. And we probably need to be talking about more shit like this anyway. So can y'all please like this video? Check.
Step here.
Pregnant girlfriend, girl. Can you believe that? Yeah, I can believe it because it happens all the fuck time. Pregnant girlfriend, you know? And this is supposed to be the leader. This is supposed to be the protector of what? Of some bullshit? The protector of hell? He's a damn demon. He's an agent of Satan. That's what the fuck he is. It would take a satanic person to want to kill a woman, let alone kill an innocent child. And you just got off killing 2 people? Your own black people? Nigga, you don't have no heart?
Pregnant mother had her entire life ahead of her with her kids. That's until her boyfriend, who's accused of killing her, snuffed out her future. Billy Adams lured Elena Sims with a promise of a party days after he was acquitted of double murder. And tonight, in a story you'll only see on Fox 13, one juror tells us they knew he would kill again. Fox 13's Janae Lewis joins us live in studio with this powerful story. Hi there, Janae. What exactly brought this juror to come forward?
Mark, the juror decided to speak with us given the publicity of the case because he wanted people to understand their role. He says it was a horrible feeling to see Sims' death happening just days after Adams' acquittal.
January 27, 2023, more than 2 years after being charged with the murders of Trayvon Alberry and Daniel Thompson.
State of Florida versus Billy Adams III.
Billy Adams would hear the jury's verdict on murder charges. On count 1,
the defendant is not guilty.
On count 2,
the defendant is not guilty.
Visible relief on Adams' face, but now we know the jury wasn't exactly comfortable with its decision.
I want to make clear that no one on the jury actually believed Billy Adams' testimony, but we didn't have to believe his testimony. What we needed to find was proof of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, and we could not find that.
Asking us to conceal his identity for safety, this juror spoke exclusively to Fox 13, calling the deliberations intense and initially divided.
I feel strongly because the prosecution left gaping holes in their case, and they did not equip us with what we needed to reach a verdict of premeditated first-degree murder.
Adams claimed he was in fear for his life when he fired the fatal shots in a home recording studio. He even took the stand and testified in his own defense. Criminal defense attorneys not involved with this case say these kinds of cases are always tough for prosecutors.
Especially in a case like this, where you have a defendant who takes the stand and he tells the story and he looks the jurors in the eyes in a convincing manner, explaining why he felt that it was necessary for him to act in self-defense and kill them before he could be killed.
He was not justified in his actions when he shot and killed Trayvon Alberry and Daniel Thompson.
The juror we spoke with says the state didn't present sufficient evidence to prove otherwise.
The prosecution, while it's not required to provide a motive, didn't provide a motive. So we had to say either this young man, for no apparent reason, got up and executed in cold blood these 2 men, who he may have come there with or may not have come there with, or his story.
He says instructions were clear. The state must prove premeditated murder beyond a reasonable doubt. So the jury voted to acquit Adams, even though it left at least some of them with an uneasy feeling.
To have to free someone when you thoroughly believe he probably was guilty, it's a terrible thing to do. I even said to one of the other jurors, the other jurors stated that he'll be back here. And I said, yes, but then there'll be another body.
And less than 3 days after his acquittal, Tampa police would find the body of 22-year-old Elena Sims feet away from her young son sleeping. Police would quickly link Adams to her death, alleging he lured her there, then shot and killed the pregnant woman because he didn't want to be a father. When this juror heard that news,
It came as quite
Shut
a...
up. Did y'all hear this shit? Did y'all hear that? Nah, I'm gonna need... I can't. Did y'all hear that? He killed her. She pregnant because he didn't want to be a fucking father. Unfucking real. And you see the blogs, the shade room not gonna talk about this shit. They're not gonna talk about what's really real in these streets. They so focused on these celebrities and up their ass and what they doing. They're not talking about nothing real in these streets. That these niggas is killing y'all because they don't want to be a fucking father. Can you imagine a nigga getting your ass pregnant? Then want to kill you? Because he don't want to be a fucking father? He didn't tell her, don't have the baby. They said he lured her there. Talking about it's going to be a party, a celebration for his release. And then killed her. They never tell you what's up. They always going to lure you and set you as a trap. Treat your ass like a rat. And they going to put out the cheese to trap your ass and kill you. Can y'all believe this shit? Dime, you want to call in and go off? Because I know you can go off. Dime, press 1. I'll open up the phone line so you can call in and go off. Because, girl, I don't got it in me.
because he didn't want to be a father. When this juror heard that news,
It came as quite a shock, even though I expected at some point he might reoffend. I didn't think it would be just a few days after we acquitted him.
he believes the next jury Billy Adams faces will be in a better position.
We had to follow the law, and I'm glad that in this second case, this second trial, there will be apparently overwhelming evidence of his guilt. The next jury will be able to take this person off the streets for good.
We received a statement from the state attorney's office that reads in part, while we respect the verdict of the jury in the prior case, we disagreed with it, and that is why we prosecuted him. We will continue to work with TPD to prosecute him for these latest crimes. Adams was denied bond in the most recent case, where he's also claiming self-defense. Police say Adams admitted to the latest killing after the stories he gave him didn't add up.
Jenny Lewis with us live in our studio. Jenny, thanks very much.
All these niggas do is lie. You hear that? He finally confessed to killing her when he made up all these other bogus shit that did not stick. They didn't make sense. They don't give a damn about you. They will take your life in an instant. All this, I love you, baby, or you give the best head, that is all bullshit. Bullshit. Y'all gotta protect yourself with these niggas. These niggas do not mean you any good. They are coming to kill, steal, and destroy. They are stealing lives, killing bodies, and destroying anything. And just because they put on some fucking glasses and a suit, you think he look good. You gotta start using your discernment, sweetheart. You gotta start looking in the spirit realm. That's a demon. Now, I want to see what they're saying in the comment section. They're saying we need to complete overhaul in our justice system. This is absolutely insanity. We have an innocent man who spent 20 years in prison, and we keep saying the most evil, loose shit. God help us all. Evil doesn't stop when shown mercy. It increases. And Can we say that? Did you see that shit? Evil does not stop when it's shown mercy. It increases. That goes for everybody out here. Y'all dealing with these niggas that's hitting y'all and whooping y'all asses. When you show them mercy, you forgive, and you don't want to press charges, it do not stop. It increases. That's fucking evil. And I'm tired of yelling. I didn't yell enough today. If a man tell you he doesn't want to be a father, take him serious and stay as far away as possible. I hear about this too much, and it's heartbreaking. And it's a damn shame that other black women have to tell you this. It's a damn shame that this is not foreign, that this is normal, that a black man is killing out a black woman with her fucking baby because he does not want to be a father. It's normal. People have heard this story over and over again. This got over 135 likes. They're not shocked. It is normal. And nobody is doing shit about it in the black community. And it's affecting our black girls. And half of these black women ain't saying shit because they so stuck on dick. They so stuck on these niggas' dicks. Oh, it ain't gonna be me. I'm different. Yo, you ain't different either. It is gonna be you. It ain't you till it's you. Some people's lives are so hopeless and so miserable, they don't mind doing life in prison. My condolences to the family of the 3 that lost their lives. Well, he probably thought he was gonna get off like he been getting off. Okay? And can we give a shout out for my reading? Have my reading got better, y'all? Has my reading got better? I'm going to look at Dime says that demon thought because he got away with the first time that now he's untouchable. Of course he did. He thought that, oh, thank you, Tatiana Harris. She said my reading is fire. He thought that, you know, he got away with killing 2 niggas. 2 niggas. Of course he thought he was going to get away with it. Because they said you got to prove without a reasonable doubt. So he said, hell. And now he's talking about it was self-defense. I guess she was going to whoop his ass. You know, I don't know what else he going to cook up. Whew, what else they saying in here? The jury that found this killer not guilty has blood on their hands. Shame on them. Why is this shocking? They already gave him 2 free passes. Of course, he's going to do it again. Why stop when there's no consequence? And that's what I'm saying. These niggas need to have consequences. They was raised in a system. Their mama didn't whoop their ass. They didn't have no consequences. They don't respect authority. They have a ruthless and a lawless mentality where they can just do any fucking thing. And you would think this nigga raised in the church. I know his mama took him to church. They don't give a damn about all that. Girl, I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. This is why court trials should be recorded, in some cases aired for all the public to see. It sure should. Wow. It could have been a hung jury with me holding out. You knew what you knew. Yet 3 days after an acquitted, he did it again. Justice system needs an overhaul. All right, so let's go here. Let's go here and see just some other people are talking about it. And I seen this. Now, I don't know who Tampa Curry is, but they white folks. I'm just curious to see what they saying about it, you know?
Suddenly, the police show up because you had to shoot your gun in self-defense. And seconds later, you're the one being handcuffed.
Okay, here comes
If you knew these 6 things inside
This guy is a rapper in Tampa Bay
who I forgot he's a damn rapper. And whoever this is, he got, 84,000 likes. Let me subscribe. I don't know what the hell he gonna say. But let's just see what he talking about. And just to let y'all know, everybody's saying this. You know, white people saying this. White people, Hispanic people. Look at these niggas taking out their own. Look at these niggas. Look at these niggas. You know, just animals. Just motherfucking animals. When it come time for a job, they don't want to work. But when it time come down to the killing, oh, they do overhaul. You might as well just take their ass to war. Get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. Take their ass to war. Get their ass up on out of here. Go to war, nigga. Y'all want to fight so bad. Y'all want to kill so bad. Send them ass to war. Send them to Afghanistan, Ukraine. Go ahead, send them out. Then that's when they mamas gonna start crying and puffing. They mamas. Gotta watch out for these black mamas. Ooh. All right, so let's play.
Recently got acquitted for shooting and killing 2 people. Now, here's the story. I'm going to try to remember this as best I can.
So crazy.
So this guy he was in Lutz, I believe it was. He was at a recording studio. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And as he's like in the booth rapping, all that stuff, right?
Is that how people rap?
No, you want to know how they rap in real life?
Terrible.
More money. Like that's...
They're pretty much saying these niggas ain't talking about shit but more money. You know what I'm saying? And he's a fucking rapper. I forgot that part. He's a damn rapper. And y'all love to glorify these rappers. Don't y'all love to glorify these rappers? Y'all sure do. Oh, hell.
Rap today. So anyway, he's in there rapping, and he alleges there were 3 men. There was a guy, I think his name was Meek, who owned the recording studio, which is apparently like a garage or something. There was 2 other rappers there, and the 2 rappers there kept saying to the owner, like, hey, can we stay here and kind of hang out? And the owner was like, no, you got to go because I have another artist coming to record after him, and like, you kind of got to go.
Yeah,
but he said they just kept kind of pushing, saying like, hey, bro, let us stay. But he said like it was just kind of odd, right? So it was odd, and they kept like whispering back and forth to each other. And finally, one of the men he heard them say that they were going to rob this guy, and one of them pulled out a gun. So this guy allegedly pulled out his firearm, shot and killed both these bad guys. So sounds like a pretty like legit clean shoot, right?
Yeah.
So just a few days ago, this guy was acquitted on the double murder charge.
So wait a minute. He's the owner of the studio?
He's the shooter. He's the rapper who shot and killed the two men.
Bad guys that were at the studio trying to do bad stuff. Gotcha.
So he gets acquitted.
The defendant is not guilty.
He's on his way to go to his celebration party to celebrate not going to prison.
And being acquitted.
He's got his girlfriend who's pregnant, 5 months old.
5 months pregnant.
5 months pregnant.
Not 5-month-old.
They get into an argument. This dude pulls out a gun and shoots his pregnant girlfriend. Kills her. Police show up, and he just openly admits. They said he had no emotion. Openly just admits, yeah, I shot her. I killed her. Yeah. How insane is that? You know, it makes
So if that happened, like him doing the first part of shooting the other guys, like right there, you're like, oh, good guy, you know, pulled out the gun and did this. But it
makes you really re-question the whole thing, because it's like, what actually happened now? You clearly are an extremely dangerous individual.
Yeah, to just shoot your pregnant girlfriend, so you're killing your kid.
And the pregnant girlfriend had a baby in the car. I think the baby was 18 months old.
Oh.
And as the mother died, the police say that the 18-month-old kid was just left in the car, and this scumbag was just kind of walking around or whatever. And I'm sure he's claiming self-defense again because
he's thinking, oh, I got off it the first time. Yeah. Just get off again. I mean, that's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Wow.
Makes you really think, you know, we've had several domestic violence, like students in the class recently.
Lots.
And, you know, it scares me. Like, it scares me to think that these young women are going through it. And it makes me wonder, like, as a father, I know how I'm going to react, but it also makes me scared of how I'm going to react.
Exactly, because it's such a high emotion moment that it's like, you find out that somebody's, you know, hurting your baby girl or stuff like that. I mean, that's going to be hard to really control it. And
maybe you don't.
Well,
maybe you don't. So in the article, this guy was charged with killing a 5-month-old baby. And the article actually says baby, which I find just hilarious because they always say it's not a baby, right? But whatever. Mm-hmm. So they killed a 5-month-old baby. So he was charged with killing the baby, charged with killing the mother, and then probably I would assume reckless endangerment for the kid that was there.
So once again, 2 murders.
Yeah.
Wow. So 4 people and wow.
Damn, 4 people. I ain't see it like that. You know what? I like this YouTube channel. Ryan and Tiffany, y'all did a great job. I love your chemistry together. And I love how Ryan, Ryan, he is definitely the head of the show, and Tiffany, she just like the sidekick. But, Ryan could do it all by himself if he wanted to. But he's so nice. Okay, let's see what they said in the comment section. The party was a trap. He intended to kill her. He sent a text to another girlfriend that he didn't want to have a kid and said, "This ends tomorrow." And yes, I know the girl because her sister was friends with my daughter and stayed at our house a few times. Girl, are we finding the tea or what? Am I the only one here? Are we finding the tea or what? Did y'all hear what old girl just said? I know y'all don't want me to read it again. Wow. So he was with another woman, and he texted that other girl, "This ends tonight." He had planned to kill her. 5 months old. Ooh, that's a ruthless son of a bitch. Okay, they said this makes you rethink if the first shooting was actually in self-defense. That's why the Second Amendment means more than anything now. Protect ourselves against people like that. Wake up, America. All right. I'm liking this YouTube channel. Okay. Tampa. I don't know what else he got going on here. I'm just looking. If I ever come back, I want to do a podcast like this. I can see that. Maybe I need to get me a person to come on, do a podcast. What y'all think? Y'all think it'd be all right? Okay, I need to get me a team, come up, do a podcast. Whew, I tell you, it's something else. If it's not one thing, it's another.
This guy.
Sweet girl.
This is Wix.
They love throwing these commercials.
A Tampa rapper who is accused of killing a pregnant woman in New Tampa last month went before a judge today. Investigators believe Billy Adams is the father of 22-year-old Elena Sims' unborn baby. News Channel 8's Brittany Muller joins us now live from the courthouse in Tampa, where Adams went before the judge this afternoon. Brittany.
Elena Sims would have turned 23 years old today. Her accused killer was denied bond by a judge today, so he'll remain behind bars until his trial.
A judge denied bond for 25-year-old Billy Adams, who is wearing a red jumpsuit and handcuffs. He's accused of killing Elena Sims, who is 5 months pregnant with Adams' unborn baby, according to investigators.
That's why I have on pink. Yeah, today's her birthday.
Antonia Dudley says her best friend was laid to rest on Sunday. Sims was shot and killed on January 30th in New Tampa, while her toddler sat in a car nearby.
She was sweet. She had one of the biggest hearts ever. Like, she would do anything for anybody that she loved and she cared about, and she loved her son. Like, she adored him.
The night of her death, Sims' family says Sims thought she was attending a party celebrating Adams' acquittal of a double murder 3 days earlier. In a 2.5-hour statement last week, Adams admitted to killing Sims after confronted with evidence involving the car he was driving and text messages. He claimed self-defense.
People have taken a great interest in this case. The first case has nothing to do with the second one, except in terms of timing.
The public defender representing Adams filed a motion for a protective order to prohibit the Hillsborough County State Attorney's Office, Tampa Police Department, and Clerk of Court from commenting and releasing documents concerning this case.
But we also, at this point, know that the continued media attention is threatening Mr. Adams' right to a fair trial.
Adams' attorney says the uniqueness of this case could impact Adams' right to a constitutional and fair trial, as well as seating a jury, but the judge denied the motion. Again, Adams was denied bond, so he'll remain behind bars until his trial. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the very latest developments of this case. Reporting live this afternoon from downtown Tampa, Brittany Muller, 8 on your side.
Ain't that something? Can we get some more likes? We got 15 people up in here. Y'all know we struggling. We a small channel trying to break up, baby. Can we please get some more likes? You know, I'm trying to bring y'all this news that we need to hear. But it's definitely sad, ain't it? It is definitely sad. 23.
First case will be Billy Adams.
Tampa rapper Billy Adams is back in familiar surroundings. In a red jail uniform facing murder charges. Adams went before a Tampa judge Thursday morning. He wants out of jail, but prosecutors will fight it.
We are asking for a hearing date Monday.
On January 30th, Adams is accused of shooting and killing his pregnant girlfriend, Ilana Sims. She was lured to a new Tampa neighborhood by Adams. Investigators say he told her they were headed to a party to celebrate his acquittal on 2 previous murder charges. Police say he shot her in front of her 2-year-old son.
He did not want to be in her life anymore and was not ready to, have a child.
And new court documents reveal a possible love triangle between Adams, Sims, and another woman he was dating. A day before the murders, Adams exchanges text messages with the other woman, who is troubled by Sims' pregnancy. But Adams reassures her that he wants to have a life and that she, meaning Sims, wouldn't be included. Texting, quote, "Tomorrow, this S done." The woman responds, "This ain't the way, baby." Records also show once investigators cornered Adams on overwhelming evidence against him, he changed his story and claimed it was self-defense, that Sims pulled a gun on him. He wrestled it away and shot her. Last time he used that defense, it worked.
The defendant is not guilty.
Adams was acquitted of killing 2 men in a recording studio 2 years ago. He walked out of court a free man, but investigators say he also wanted his freedom from fatherhood, so he callously ended 2 lives. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
So Adams will remain behind bars pending the outcome of a bond hearing that is set now for Monday afternoon.
I believe music can uplift us.
Did y'all hear that shit? Ain't that some shit? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that shit? I can't believe what I just heard. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just because he don't want to be a father. I'm going to look in to see these comments. Did y'all see that? And it happens so much, y'all. My deepest condolences to the family and friends, and a lot of loves and hugs, prayers to this difficult time. Stay strong in faith. This is the culture of rappers. He is living out his lyrics. Chuck Jones, did he lie? This is the culture of the rappers. This is what they rap about. So this dude killed 4 individuals in total. 2 dudes in the studio, a pregnant girlfriend, and a baby. Yes, he did. 4 people. No bail, stay in jail. All it takes for a murderer to get away with murder is to claim self-defense. And how many more people does he have to murder before he actually brought to justice? Well, they're going to have to change the whole system, because these killers out here, he did not have to kill that woman and that baby. Ain't it something now? Ain't it something? Ain't it something? Ain't nobody else talking about it? Okay, Trey King show, he talks about it. Shout out to Trey King show. I be watching his shit. Let's see what he say. We'll watch it for a little bit.
This thing happened last night near the Easton Park neighborhood.
City of Tampa. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also keep those stories coming. And you all know today is Valentine's Day. So yes, and I'm like that. He go by the name of Billy Adams. Yeah, Billy Bennett Adams to be exact. The third. And damn, they should have kept him in the sack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no ball sack. We talking about that nut sack. Because if Billy would have stayed in the sack, guess what? 3 people would still be alive. Yes. I know some of y'all may be saying, Trey, how do the other 2 people come into play? Look, to give you a little background on Billy, Billy was said to have murdered 2 guys back in 2020, yes, 2 years ago, and he claimed that it was self-defense. Now, Billy told the police that he was at the studio because he wanted to be a rapper, of course, and 2 other guys.
Okay. What else he talking about? All right, well, I'm going to have to stay on these stories. Do y'all like me to keep talking about these stories on this channel? Press 1 if you guys think I should stay talking about stories like this on this channel. Press 5 if you think I should add and shake it up, you know. But maybe we'll just talk about stories like this on this channel, you know. But I'm going to get on out of here. I got another, Molly got a lot at 11 o'clock. I'm going to get up out of here. But I thank you, and I appreciate you guys for being an ear and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this channel popping and drop these damn capes. Amen. Let's get this channel popping and drop these damn capes, y'all. Let's drop them. All right, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Good night.